Live from the Business Radio X studio inside Renaissance Bank, the bank that specializes in understanding you. It's time for North Fulton Business Radio.
And hello again, everyone. Welcome to another edition of North Fulton Business Radio. I'm John Ray, and we are coming to you from the virtual Business Radio X studio in Alpharetta, as we are not in Renaissance Bank at the moment because of safe distancing directives, but we love Renaissance Bank, and they have been extraordinarily helpful to folks on all these SBA loans that are so important for a lot of businesses right now. The PPP program, the EIDL program, the other emergency loan programs that are out there. If you have questions, contact your Renaissance banker. Do not go into the branch without an appointment. They are taking customers at the branch, but by appointment only. The drive-thrus are open. And for more information on how it's all going and how it works there at Renaissance, just go to renaissancebank.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you, member FDIC. And now a old friend of the show who we're delighted to welcome, Andrew Traub. Andrew is the owner and chief chef at A&S Culinary. Andrew, welcome.
Hey, John. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you. We've got you on the phone from A&S Culinary. So for those that don't know you and your business, tell them a little bit about what you do.
Well, we are a culinary studio. We do corporate team building, corporate catering. We do private cooking classes / events. And we're also a culinary partner of the Big Green Egg. So we do a lot of Big Green Egg cooking classes, boot camps, things like that. We like to just say that we like to have a fun and delicious time with food.
And located in Johns Creek, you have done awfully well for several years with your corporate team building and the events that you've had and with the Big Green Egg classes and so forth. Yet you're affected by these shelter-at-home directives because of the coronavirus pandemic, and you've pivoted. So tell everyone how you've done that.
Well, yeah, unfortunately, like everyone else, I mean, we've been totally affected by the pandemic, and we are a corporate business mostly, and we just started seeing everything get canceled and decided that we immediately had to make a change. And so what we've done now for the past going on 4 weeks is we do oven-ready meals for people. We do oven-ready meals that we put out different menus every week. We've put out Monday to Friday, 5 different menus. And people can go onto our website at asculinaryconcepts.com, see the different menus, order online, and they get an entree, a choice of a couple of entrees, but they get an entree, 2 side dishes, a salad for $55, or there's also an upgrade if you want. And then we also offer desserts and, other side dishes, rolls and cornbread, but everything is from scratch. Everything is made in-house. We make everything fresh. And what we've had to do is we've done everything curbside now. We've done it, like I said, for about 4 weeks, where you order, you come in. You don't actually even come in. You drive up. We put your stuff on the table, and you pick it up. You can pay online, so there's no contact with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And we just drop everything off. Everything's clean, sanitized, and we're just trying to make it safe for everybody. We're trying to make it as easy for everybody as possible, but we want people to have a different option. We don't want, if people don't want to go to the supermarket, or they want not to cook at home every single night, or we're trying to give a little bit of an option. Obviously, we're also trying to keep our business alive. So we want our staff to be able to work. So we're making it where our staff can work, and hopefully that we can keep our business going, because May is going to be 5 years for us. We've been in business for 5 years, and we want to keep it going longer than that.
Of course. So I want to, we'll get into some of the menu offerings that you have, which are just sound fabulous, look fabulous. But I want to let everyone know about your background, because you've got a long background in culinary arts before starting A&S Culinary.
Yeah, well, I worked for Marriott for 25 years. I was executive chef with Marriott, but I've also been an executive chef up in New York. That's where I'm originally from. So I was a chef up there of a couple of very nice restaurants. Like I said, I worked for Marriott for 25 years. I had a catering company in New York also. But I've been cooking my whole life, enjoy cooking. I love cooking. And with the staff that we have here, we are a bunch of wayward chefs, people that have worked for have worked for hotels and worked for Marriott or other hotels, have worked around the world, and folks that want to cook, that just really enjoy cooking. And we all work together, and we bounce ideas off each other, and that's just the fun of what we do. And that's what really the whole idea of what the studio is about. Right.
So let's talk about some of the meal offerings that you are giving folks. You're giving choices of some awfully appetizing dishes.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I mean, we're trying to shake it up every week. We don't want to offer the same items every week, but we're also getting calls back when we do. Not this week. Last week we offered, for the second time, we offered our barbecue, where we do pulled pork or a roasted chicken on the big green egg. We do everything on the egg, and people this week were like, "Where's the barbecue?" But we do things like we did chicken parmesan, chicken Milanese. We do a sliced sirloin with a bourbon onion relish, shrimp and salmon Creole, shrimp and asparagus scampi. We do cedar plank salmon. We did some pan-seared turkey cutlets. Today we're putting out a pineapple teriyaki sirloin and a sesame chicken with a mandarin orange and jalapeno relish.
Wow.
Side dishes. You get two different side dishes, and we've done things like roasted cauliflower with lemon zest and roasted asparagus and cremini mushrooms, roasted carrots and snap peas, roasted springtime vegetables, broccoli spears, sauteed bok choy and shiitake mushrooms. We're doing a pineapple rice today. We're doing a quinoa primavera. A lot of questions are we gluten-free, or do we look into dietary restrictions? We totally take care of anybody with any sort of dietary restrictions. Most of our food is gluten-free anyway. But if you have dietary restrictions, we totally work with you on different things. We have a couple people today that have different salads, don't want nuts with the salad, don't want cheese with a salad. We'll keep stuff out. We'll move things around. But we'll try to work with everybody we want to make sure that everybody's going to enjoy what they're having.
Sure.
We are, like I said, we've been in business almost 5 years now. And if you go to our Google ratings, we have 85 5-star reviews. We also only have 85 reviews.
I wonder how many businesses can claim that one, Andrew. Not many.
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we're very proud. We are very proud of that.
Yeah,
we're very proud of that.
Congratulations. Yeah. So I guess the point is you've got a lot of catering experience. So what you've got to offer is really a cut above probably what maybe some folks, certainly a cut above from a chain restaurant. And you're offering some original dishes and truly chef prepared meals.
And that's what we're trying to. And, we're also listening to people when they, if they have an idea of saying, hey, can you do this or can you do that? We can look into different things. I mean, one of the pieces that somebody, we do all our own desserts. We have our own pastry chef. We do all our own desserts. And one of the things that came out, obviously, is can you do gluten-free desserts? So we just came up with a wonderful gluten-free almond flour brownie that is out of this world. It is really good. And so, we're throwing different stuff. People are asking for. We want to make everybody's experience the best possible, and especially during this time. So, I mean, we're trying to survive, but I mean, we understand that everybody is in their houses or cut off from usual what's going on in the world, and they want something a little bit different also, and if we can take care of it, that's what we're trying to do.
That's awesome. Folks, if you just joined us, we're speaking with Andrew Traub. He is the chef and owner at A&S Culinary Concepts. So Andrew, talk about what folks need to do in terms of ordering, like what times they need to put the order in, where they need to find the menu of the day, that kind of thing.
If you go onto our website at asculinaryconcepts.com, on the first page is our menus. We would like the orders, if possible, the day before, but you can order up until 9 o'clock that morning, day of, and we will take care of you. And pickup is between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock. So we'll you put an order in, we'll send a confirmation out, and then once you've confirmed, we send an invoice day of. You can pay the invoice online, or you can bring a check with you, but you can pay online, and then you call us when you get here. You stay in your car. We put it out onto a table. We go inside. You can take your food. You can also follow us at A&S Culinary Concepts on Facebook or A&S Culinary on Instagram, and our menus go up on those also. Gotcha.
Now you and these meals serve. Is it 4 to 6? Is that what I saw?
4 to 6. Yeah, 4 to 6 people. We're getting lots of. We're getting a lot of people emailing us back, because people are ordering every couple of days with us, or every once a week or twice a week, sometimes 3 times a week, and but they're also saying they have enough for a couple of meals sometimes. But we're trying to make sure that everybody has enough food. We want to make sure that my wife always gives me problems that I give too much food, but I always want to make sure that everybody's happy. I think that's what being a chef is all about. You want to make sure that everybody is happy, and I think that goes back to my roots of just making sure that people enjoy what they're eating. They're eating good food.
Well, folks, I can give a personal endorsement to Andrew. I have had a number of his creations over time, been at events he's catered, and he and his team do an awesome job. So check out Andrew Traub at A&S Culinary Concepts. So, Andrew, for those that we already gave the website, but let's do it again just to make sure folks have the information, and particularly as they think ahead when we come out of all this and they want to throw a big party at their home to mark the end of social distancing. They need to know about you then as well. So go ahead and let's repeat that contact information.
Okay, John, thank you. Yep. It's asculinaryconcepts.com, asculinaryconcepts.com. Or they can email me personally at andrewt@asculinaryconcepts.com. And you can call us, 678-336-9196, 678-336-9196.
Awesome.
We appreciate you, John, and North Fulton Business Radio.
Well, we appreciate you and admire the work you're doing and the way you've pivoted and are making it happen. So all the best, Andrew, and keep up the good work.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Folks, just a reminder that you can find this show on all the major podcast platforms, Apple, Google, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. You can also go to northfultonbusinessradio.com and find us there as well. And on social media, North Fulton BRX on all the major platforms. So for my guest, Andrew Traub, I'm John Ray. Join us next time here on North Fulton Business Radio.